Beginning in 1979, agents of the Iranian regime illegally seized the U.S. Embassy in Tehran and held more than 60 Americans hostage during the 444 days.
Actions of Iran have shocked the civilized world. For a government actually to support and in effect participate in the taking and the holding of hostages is unprecedented in human history.
The Iranian-backed terrorist group Hezbollah twice bombed our embassy in Lebanon, once in 1983 and again in 1984.
The Iranians have no illusions about the cost of irresponsible behavior. We aim to deter further Iranian aggression, not provoke it. And if they threaten us, they'll pay a price.
The regime's two favorite chants are death to America and death to Israel.
I am formally announcing my intention to cut off all trade and investment with Iran.
The regime remains the world's leading state sponsor of terrorism and provides assistance to Al-Qaeda, the Taliban, Hezbollah, Hamas, and other terrorist networks.
Iran aggressively pursues these weapons and exports terror, while an unelected few repress the Iranian people's hope for freedom. States like these and their terrorist allies constitute an axis of evil, arming to threaten the peace of the world.
The United States and the United Nations Security Council sought a wide array of strong economic sanctions. But the previous administration lifted these sanctions just before what would have been the total collapse of the Iranian regime.
Over the years, you've heard me say that the United States was prepared to engage with Iran in a spirit of mutual interest and mutual respect. Well, that's exactly what we did. The international community lifted certain sanctions on Iran, and Iran gained access to money that had been frozen overseas.
History has shown that the longer we ignore a threat, the more dangerous that threat becomes. The United States no longer makes empty threats.